Morning. I'm on another winter wild camp. I'm at a place called Ollabrook, which is a little hamlet just outside Edale. And behind me is Ollabrook Clough. I'm going to make my way up there to Ringing Roger and then Nethertall, and then I'm looking for a pitch on the southeast side of the plateau. I'm going to get off now up Ollabrook Clough, and I'll see you there a little bit further up. Ollabrook Clough is like an alternative way up Ringing Roger. Most people tend to go through Edale, climb direct. I parked near Ollabrook, and you got quite a steady, more of a gentle zigzag up to Ringing Roger. See, I've been up here a couple of times before, and I found it less strenuous. I mean, I've got a heavier rucksack today because it's winter camping. I've got to bring more gear. So anything that helps maintain my energy, I'll do it. But it's a beautiful little clough during the summer, and all the trees out. It's absolutely lovely. I mean, it's nice now. It's got a different atmosphere during the winter, hasn't it? Everything's stark and grey and rustic. But I do find this path very nice. Well, we're looking straight up Ollabrook Clough now, and that high ground, that pointed bit, is Druid Stones. There's a couple of blocks there actually. You can get a bit of a shelter. I've sheltered in there once. Not big enough to bivvy, but you know, it's a bit of protection if it's really windy or the weather's bad. Anyway, I'll be crossing the top of this brook a little bit later once I've got up Ringing Roger, and I reckon it's 11 o'clock now. I reckon about an hour before I can get across there. One of the reasons for coming out today was to test my new tent. I've got a MSR Elixir 1. The other tent, one-man tent, I got from Decathlon. It's great for, I say it's a 2+ season tent. It's so small inside, although it has got a porch. You can't really operate it in winter. Obviously you've got a lot more gear. So I thought, well, I need something it's a bit bigger, something a bit more comfortable really. Because this time of the year you're spending hours and hours at, you know, when the sun goes down about 4:15, it doesn't come up really properly until about 8 o'clock. So you're stuck in the tent, so you need something, don't you? A bit more space, a bit more comfort really. So that's one of the reasons I've got it. I've not used it yet, so this will be the first pitch. It's a bit heavier than the other one. It's not the lightest tent, but I say it's the 3+ season tent, that one. So I'm going to give it a go and see how we get on with it. It's has some very good reviews. I know it's got a large canopy, so that'll be good for cooking in. The other one's okay in the summer, but you can operate outside quite a lot, aren't you? So, you know, it doesn't really matter if you haven't got much space in the actual tent. But this time of the year, you've got to have the, you know, you've got to have the room. Anyway, I just got to carry on walking up Ringing Roger. Just take my time. It's about, I think it's around about 11:30. The sun sets at 4:15. Obviously I want to have my tent up by then, or before then. So it isn't that far to go really to the pitch from here. So I should have, you know, at least a couple of hours. before the sun goes down. Get myself sorted out, hopefully, When I get to the top of it, I think I'll have a bit of a blow. I'll get back to you when I'm at the top. Well, here we are on top of Ringing Roger. What more could you ask for, eh? Beautiful day, hardly any wind, sunny weather. I can even feel the warmth of the sun. In a few minutes I just had a little bit of a break after that haul up from Brook. I'm going to have a drink of water, might have a little snack, and then I'll carry on up to Nethertall, and then from there up to Mad Woman's Stones. So it shouldn't be too long now. I'll catch you a little bit later. I'm just leaving Ringing Roger now. I've just done a bearing to the Mad Woman's Stones, which is 56 degrees. Do follow this footpath. There's a footpath in front of me, as you can see. But eventually the bearing heads off to the left of the footpath, just over the brow of that hill. It's about a mile to the pitch. So I'm just going to follow that now. Well, I think that's Mad Woman's Stones ahead. That was a tough crossing from Ringing Roger. Been on a bearing most of the way, and there's loads of groughs up and down. Obviously all full of water, so I've had to zigzag all over the place. But you see me not far to go now. I don't know how many groughs I've got to be in between me and that. But just keep plodding on. It's what time is it? It's 10 to 2, so I reckon should be there for, well, difficult to say with these conditions, but it won't be too long. Hopefully before 3, half 2 maybe. I'll catch you in a bit. Just approaching Mad Woman's Stones now. That was a hell of a crossing. Just got to find myself a little pitch. The ground is absolutely sodden, as you can imagine. I've got to have a little look around now, see if we can find something to pitch my tent on. I found a bit of a pitch here. Doesn't look too bad. I'll just go and get my tent up now. Well, I managed to get the tent up and got myself sorted out. First time I've put it up. I brought 2 or 3 extra pegs with me, but they still didn't put enough in the bag when they supplied it. So I'm probably going to have to add another couple of pegs at least when I get back. But anyway, it's sufficient for tonight. So this is me setup. It's a lot bigger than before class tent. Loads of more space in this vestibule. It's also got a footprint there underneath. Plenty of storage spaces at each end and at the top. Sock's got a little bit damp, so they're just hanging up at the moment. So it's not bad. I've got my stove set up. I'm going to make a brew in a minute. I think the temperature's going to drop to about 2 tonight, so it's going to be a bit chilly. You'll see Mad Woman's Stone silhouetted behind me there. sun's starting to go down. I'm going to get a time lapse, I think, after I've had this brew. We've got some of this dehydrated food. What's it called? Fire pot. Eat well in the wild. Chili con carne. So, I'm going to give that a go tonight. Pour this in. Probably wearing specs. You get steamed up. That looks about level 5. Give it a stir. It says leave for 15 minutes. Well, I thought it'd be cold by then. It tastes alright. Obviously it's lighter to carry, but I think I'll have the wet ones in the future. Never seem to get on with these dehydrated stuff. Not the best. Today it's 7 o'clock. Oh, 5 o'clock. What was I saying? It's 5 o'clock and it's almost dark. Got hours to go in this tent. I'll finish that meal off and then I'll put a brew on. Then I'll get me boots off and put me down trousers and booties on. I've got a down jacket on, these down trousers and my booties. I'm going to get inside my sleeping bag. Should be pretty warm really. The saying in the tent there, you got bags of room. This new tent I've got, definitely about almost like a 3-foot vestibule really. Got my boots there. There's the entrance. Yeah, very pleased with it. First time I've used it. I say it's not the ideal pitch, it's a bit bumpy and not quite level, but it's not bad. Plan tomorrow is obviously got to pack up. I think the weather's going to be nice tomorrow, and where I am, it's actually on the circular path that goes around the plateau, Kinder Plateau. So I'm definitely not going back over the gruffs. It's too much like hard work. Unbelievable how hard it was. So I think I'll probably follow the path round to Sealstones, then goes round the south side then to Ringing Roger again, drop down there, back to my car. But I'm looking forward to a nice morning. Might catch the sunrise as well. So I'll say me good night and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's 7 o'clock. As you can see, the sun is starting to rise in the east. I reckon in about another half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, it'll be rising above the horizon. Hopefully I'll be able to capture it. I've been asleep off and on all night from 7 o'clock yesterday evening. I've had about 6.5 hours sleep. Kept waking up but couldn't get back to sleep again. So yawning my head off here.
Anyway, I'll probably try to get a bit more snooze anyway for another half an hour, and then I'll get up and see if we can capture what's going to be hopefully a beautiful sunrise.
We've got to have the moon and the sun in about 25 minutes or thereabouts. As you can see, absolutely fantastic horizon. Got my camera set up there, the time lapse, so looking forward to seeing that. I've been up about an hour. Managed to catch the sunrise, which was absolutely spectacular, and just got to get myself a brew on now and a bit of porridge, and then it'll be time to pack my gear away. It was a very still night actually. I just spotted somebody else, as I said last night, I think I saw somebody camping. There's somebody camping about half a mile away to my right here. Saw their light this morning. They're moving around now. The ground has got hard again. There's a little bit of a frost last night. One or two puddles, just been up to the rocks there, and one or two little puddles have frozen up again. But there's no obvious frost on the ground, and the tent's completely dry inside the fly sheet. There's no condensation at all, so a bit strange that really. So I say I'm going to get me a brew, have my porridge, and I'll fetch you back when I've packed up. Cheers. Well, leaving the site now, and as always, leave no trace. Well, I'm going to follow the edge path now round to Ringing Roger. Last look at Mad Woman's stones. Maybe it should be Madwell Camper stones. You've got to be slightly mad to do this kind of stuff at this time of the year, haven't you? Anyway, I'm going to follow this path now, and as I said earlier, I'm going to probably make a brew and find some water. See you in a bit. Wow, look at that view, absolutely fantastic. Just collecting some water, first stream we come across. So, let's have a look. I'll filter it, not too bad. Go a bit further round and find a spot to make a brew. We've got a great view here of Luke's Hill, a great ridge all the way along to Mamtor, and then carries it up to Lord's Seat, Rush Up Edge, then makes its way around the top of the Vale of Edale and Barber Booth. Fantastic. Little bits of snow remain here and there. It's very soft, you just disappear like that into it. Dangerous actually. Easy end up breaking your leg. Just keep to the edge of the path. A little bit of snow there as well. Making our way up to Ringing Roger. So this is the part of the circular, the Kinder Scout Plateau Circular, this path. I'll probably come back in summer and do it. I think it's 19 miles all told, with an overnight stay somewhere along the route. Once we've got some long days and a bit of decent weather, should be fun. Approaching Ringing Roger now. Those rocks you can see behind me. Let's get up there, say I'll get my stove on, I think, and get a brew. I keep saying it, but it's an absolutely magnificent day. Get me a brew, and I think head back down to Edale. Might pop into the cafe or even the pub. I could do with a drink. Oh, I'll fetch you back again once I get up to Ringing Roger. Right, just going to get a brew. I'm just below Ringing Roger. When I got there was a group of Orthodox Jewish guys all singing. Oh, I had a chat with them actually, seemed nice enough. It's coming up singing religious songs. They came on the train from Manchester apparently. It's boiling now, it took 2 minutes. Looking forward to this. I only had a small one earlier. I used up all my water. I spilt some, so that was a bit of a disaster. But make a decent coffee. Spoon. That'll see me down to Edale. Might nip into the Nag's Head. Another pint of Guinness. All this gear needed a good cleaning when I get back, the stove and everything. I'm not going to bother going undoing it, to be honest. I'll end up spilling it. Oh. Lovely. Anyway, cheers. That was an excellent wild camp. So I'll leave you here now and see you on the next one. Cheers.